If you are on the hunt for some of the largest and most insane military vehicles in the world, then look no further than the United States Army. Each year, some of the most absurd and outrageous displays of military power are made. As the years pass on, these vehicles get bigger in size, while most of the function and appearance of the vehicles stay the same. Here are 12 of the biggest and most insane military vehicles in the world that are being displayed for everyone to see. At number 12, tanks. We can't start off our list of the largest and most insane military vehicles in the world without including tanks. Every year, the tanks made for war are proudly displayed on the parade grounds at Arlington National Cemetery. These are the newest and most gigantic tanks around. These monster-sized tanks have the ability to crush anything, ranging from crushing an enemy's arm to destroying a whole bunker. And that's just the beginning. The Army has also displayed a wide variety of other tanks in public areas around the United States. Some of the most famous examples of these giant tanks are the ones that were used during the Gulf War. At number 11, Jeeps. Jeeps were first invented by Jeep Cherokee creator James P. Tracy in 1947. However, because of its ability to maneuver, the car quickly became a hit with American soldiers. Unfortunately, Jeep was never a car favorite for the masses despite being the ultimate military vehicle. Jeeps used in the Army are shown to the public many times and have been available in all kinds of models. They are an extremely popular vehicle in the military because of their ability to be driven through tunnels and into dangerous environments. It's also an effortless vehicle in terms of moving from one location to another when necessary. It serves as a perfect example of how the military trains and works in order to develop new technology. At number 10, mortars. Mortars have been known to be displayed by the Army. It's a self-propelled artillery piece in which the main weapon is a mortar. They are huge and heavy vehicles used to crush the ground. It is fascinating to watch how they load them into their giant, heavy barrels as they continue to pound concrete or create gigantic holes in a building. These are just some of the reasons why mortar cannons are so popularly used within the military. They can also be moved by large trucks and transported on large roads. This is one of the ways the Army shows off military power and gets people's attention. One disadvantage of the vehicle is their disability to be fired while on the move. At number 9, Hummers. Hummers are known as amphibious because of their unique feature of being able to drive on land or water. They can be driven into any kind of environment, including mud and sand. This makes them a good thing to bring along when the Army decides to go to the beach. They're also great vehicles for transporting supplies and equipment, and also troops, military aircraft, and sometimes even entertainment. Many of these have been shot down, one good example being a Sikorsky S-57, which was shot down in the Persian Gulf during the Iran-Contra affair. These vehicles are supposed to be incredibly fast with the ability to reach speeds of more than 150 miles an hour. This makes the vehicles very useful when it comes to military purposes, especially when moving large loads and supplies. At number 8, fighter planes. Fighter planes are mighty and are flown by professional pilots. They're used to fly fast and can be easily maneuvered. Since they have the ability to be so maneuverable, they're mostly used in combat situations. A helicopter is also pretty similar to a fighter plane with many similarities in design. However, one difference between a helicopter and a fighter plane is that helicopters are generally huge and can carry a lot of cargo. Fighter planes have been primarily designed for air-to-air combat against other aircraft. The key features relating to the performance of a fighter include not only its firepower but also the high speed and maneuverability relative to the target aircraft. At number 7, air-to-air missiles. Air-to-air missiles are another one of the biggest attractions the military has to offer. These missiles are some of the most sophisticated weapons in the world. They're also extremely well protected against radar. The U.S. military is mostly interested in acquiring this technology as it can help them shoot down aircraft and other large objects at long ranges such as military ships. AAMs are typically powered by one or more than one rocket motor that usually uses solid fuel and sometimes liquid fuel. The air-to-air missiles first came from air-to-air rockets that were used during the First World War. At number 6, the V-22 Osprey tilt-rotor military aircraft. Talking more specifically about military aircraft, the V-22 Osprey is part plane and part helicopter. It's the world's first production tilt-rotor aircraft that can take off and land vertically. This hybrid feature was introduced so that it would be easy to get in and out of difficult situations. But once the aircraft is airborne, it can transform into a turboprop craft, flying faster, further, and at higher altitudes than any conventional helicopter can. It also serves as the escort fleet for Marine One, the helicopter carrying the American president. One good part about it is that it can be refueled in flight, and the wings of the aircraft can rotate and turn like a car's side view mirrors, making for compact storage aboard ships and planes. At number 5, the M270 Multiple Rocket Launch System. The M270 was created to employ a much-needed shoot-and-scoot method of rocket launching and firing massive numbers of rockets in a short amount of time, which can then be followed by a swift retreat. The M270 can fire 12 M26 rockets and drop more than 7,700 bomblets. It can also be outfitted with 2 surface-to-surface tactical missile systems with a firing range between 20 and 43 miles. It can also fire all 21 rockets in less than 40 seconds, which can completely blanket 1 square kilometer before it scoots away. This capability is what got the M270 the nickname of the Finger of God. At number 4, the MRZR 4x4. The military took a popular off-road vehicle called the Razor and transformed it up for battlefield use when the military needed agile, ultralight vehicles that could easily be deployed to drive anywhere behind enemy lines. This vehicle is only 1/7 the weight of a JLTV, a featherweight that can be transported anywhere by virtually any aircraft. The military is currently experimenting with outfitting the Razor with a high-energy laser that can be blasted down swarms of drones. It can offer seating for 4 troops and can accommodate up to 6 infantrymen. Furthermore, it also has aircraft tie-downs at the front and rear of the vehicle. In case you need any additional payload capacity, you can even attach the vehicle with an off-road trailer. At number 3, the AAV-7A1 Amphibious Assault Vehicle Amtrak. This vehicle has been battle-tested around the globe. Not only is it durable, but this amphibious assault vehicle has been splashing right on the shoreline from the decks of the U.S. Marine Corps assault ships for decades as it heads beachfront attacks, which means it can be used in water and on land both. The best thing about the vehicle is its versatility. At sea, it can navigate through high surf of 10 feet and can hit speeds up to 45 miles per hour on land. It mans checkpoints and works as a bulk refueler as well as a field ambulance. Overall, it is kind of an all-rounder. At number 2, the JLTV Joint Light Tactical Vehicle. The JLTV is known for being bigger, stronger, taller, and longer than a Humvee. It has twice the weight and far more capacity to handle unconventional warfare as well as handle gnarly terrain. It can take you through a literal minefield and has suicide armored doors that each weigh several hundred pounds. The cabin is wrapped in an armored shell with blast-protected seats and underbelly with an automatic fire extinguishing system. The firepower includes heavy machine guns, anti-tank guided missiles, and automatic grenade launchers. Moreover, you can also get a souped-up, height-adjustable intelligent suspension that helps the JLTV to conquer steep inclines and rocky ravines. What more could you want? And at number 1, the Striker. The Striker is bigger than the JLTV and can easily fit up to 9 troops and 2 crew members. It was initially designed for its versatility, making it available in 10 different configurations. It's also easily shiftable from 4-wheel highway to 8-wheel cross-country driving. The firepower of the vehicle includes heavy machine guns, automatic grenade launchers, and more guided missiles. It also features a unique reinforced V-shaped hull for undercarriage protection from IEDs. There is a nuclear, chemical, and biological reconnaissance version that features real-time contamination sensors and can transmit digital warning messages to follow-on forces. The Striker name came from 2 Medal of Honor recipients named the same, one from the Second World War and one from Vietnam. And that's a wrap on 12 largest and insane military vehicles in the world. What do you think about the relevant question to the video? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.